Hey everybody, welcome back. The 3, 4, or 5 of you. Maybe it's growing, maybe the aroma is spreading, but we're doing a 420 Bible study in Torah tour, and we've got New Life by Depeche Mode because we're looking for the grain, new wine, and oil, and our land flowing with milk and honey. But in Hebrew, it's Hanukkah or Christmas with CH. So if you read it backwards and you add a C, you get Canay and milk, or Bosom, or Canay Bosom. Hello Moses, hello Aaron, hello Miriam, hello Hashem, right? I say hello to everybody. Of course, to other people would be like, who are you talking to? I'm like, Hashem. He's still alive, right? Think about this. If this is Dad's will, and he says, if you follow my instructions, you get the inheritance. If you don't, you're shit out of luck. It's like, what? I'm sorry, yeah, I have to follow all this? Oh, and there's hidden words, and there's a hidden message, and there's hidden manna, and I have to eat Jesus' flesh? This book is disgusting. Oh, but it's not. When you taste that the Lord is good, and you get involved with the aroma of Christ, you love the aroma of fragrance and perfume and incense, and you will do anything not to lose it, but then you acknowledge that God created this thing called the plant, the branch, cannabis. I'm like, okay, whoever created cannabis, top of my list, because it just cleared my system out. I have no more diseases, and I thank the Creator for the whole process. And that's why we're reading Isaiah 42. So it says the Messiah, God's servant. What do servants do? They serve God. What do? Offer him the daily food offerings, as Numbers 28 and Leviticus is all about. It's an aroma therapy of food. We don't brew up a pot of coffee, or we do, and the aroma gets us. He brews up a pot of burning reeds, and we were learning about that. As it says, behold, God says, my servant, whom I shall uphold, my chosen one, the Messiah, whom my soul desires. And in Zechariah 3:8 he says, my servant, the branch I am sending. Oh, and it says this, the stone in front of you, Joshua, 7 eyes on that one stone. Jesus is the cornerstone, but it's a branch, not a stone, and you can get water out of it, or air, or milk, or bread. At that point, you can't get water out of a rock. But if you burn a tree, watch out. It's a flood of thoughts. So God has placed his spirit upon him so he can bring forth justice to the nations. He will not shout, he will not raise his voice, and his voice will not be heard in the streets. He will not break even a bruised reed, or a bone maybe, but there's the word reed, nor extinguish the fire, or even a flickering flax, flickering hemp seed, the aroma. Remember, it's satisfying and pleasing, and flax doesn't have any smell. But he will administer justice in truth. He will not slacken nor tire until he sets justice in the land at sunset. For the twilight offering was my thought when I saw sunset. And the islands will long for his teaching. He's going to teach us air because he's a teacher. He speaks Aramaic and he makes air because he's an Aramaic teacher. Baruch Hashem.